Hi there, how you doing? This is me going for walkies with video camera across some of England's green and pleasant land. Or not, as the case may be. This is mainly all public right-of-ways.
That's a shame. Never mind.
Take no notice of him, silly old fool. And there's the bridge going across the motorway, which leads to these right-of-ways. Can go either way, right or left, and I'm going that way. But look, the farmer's ploughed his field. And as I progress through the walk, they plough right across. I'm pointing where I want to go. And this is what happened. He's ploughed across the next field. Right down the middle, I've got to go. And you can see the track. Somebody else has gone there, so that's where I'm going to. It's a shame because there'd be crops under there that we're trampling. And this is the view from the other end. I'm stood beside a pair of kissing gates, which is unusual to find them so close to each other. I've never been kissed at one. I'm not there yet. This is a wooden bridge across that quagmire. And there they are. There's one here, one just through that gap you can see over the lane, and there's one in the distance. Brilliant. No climbing stiles or 5-bar gates and fences with barbed wire that catch on parts of your anatomy. And here's a silly old fool coming down the road here. Or coming across the field here. He's got a bottle in his hand. It could be water. It could be vodka. There's just no knowing. We'll see as time goes on. Yeah. I do know he doesn't drink. He hasn't touched alcohol since his first hangover when he was in his 20s. Keep going, old fella. Yeah, it's Volvic. Okay, you're not getting paid to advertise. And this is the World Wildlife Park. And you can see they've put these little gates in to allow badgers, rabbits and fox free access. Pretty neat. Not many people think of it. I suppose World Wildlife, they've got to. There's another one. And they swing. They're on hinges. It's brilliant. Because good ideas are simple. A bit like me. There's the silly old fool. Look, he's going to test the electric wire. Go on, do it again. Ouch. Yeah, of course. It's electric. You're getting a whoop, electric shock treatment. It might make you sensible. And now he's pointing at the sign that says, "Do not touch electric wires." There you are, look. Would I lie to you? And this next one is even better labelled. But the funniest thing was, if you look at the end, when it gets to where the cable is, the cable feeds through onto that metal gate. And I thought it was just for earthing. Wrong. It's to give you a shock and wake you up. Now, this Devastation was a beautiful old forest. Absolutely beautiful. You can see it isn't so beautiful now. And it was nothing to do with me. But the machinery that's been doing it's even been stuck in the mud. The place is a total mess. Now, somewhere across here is the public right-of-way. Because there's a notice behind me saying so. But it's very difficult to find. These different wee footpaths you see, like that one, I've been up and down them. It's not them. It's to keep you out of that water. So you can't sue somebody for drowning. Shame, innit? Yeah, what a mess though. I got mudded up, really, halfway up my spats I got mudded up. So I found a dog walk. I could tell with the dog poo because they haven't picked that up. Ever so thoughtful. And I just followed that trail. I thought eventually it'll lead me somewhere. And it did. And there's where I'm aiming for, that church. So now I can see somewhere. I can put my compass away. It's a vast area, just sort of been flattened like it's been hit by a typhoon. Look at it. I dare say there'll be a reason for it, like flattening the land, making it good and selling it all for houses. I don't think they can do that here. It's the green belt. Look, this is where a big tractor was stuck. And they got it out. But they've cut down healthy trees as well, not just... Oh, and I'm walking across that wood. There's another kissing gate. That's me, through there. Boom, gone. And I'm walking across this field. Well, I'm not. I'm stood still, taking some video. I'm using TZ80 mounted on a Feiyutech A1000 gimbal. So a silly old fool's left it standing there. Never mind, only about £500. You carry on, Jimmy. He'll remember at some stage. Thankfully, there's nobody about to nick him. And there's the big house, so we must be near these pedestals. I call them the Grecian Folly. There's no reason for them to be there. It's just decorative, and they've been there. Oh, I've been past here dozens of times over the years, and they've been there forever. I haven't managed to speak to anybody that knows how long they've been there. It doesn't matter. They are there, that's the main thing. And this is the entrance over the stile of the gate, through the gate to an old church there. I keep going to say Kirk, I'm sorry, it's because I'm Scottish. And there is a King George letterbox. Never mind the style, show the letterbox. There you go. Now you don't see many of them about, because Queen Elizabeth's been here for 90 years or 70 years or something. And that's the Lord of the Manor's pond up there, his fishing pool. And this is the overflow, and it leaks out to the other side, and that pipe gone there's got a big sign on it saying, do not walk on it. Why would you want to? You can cross the water about 2 feet away. It winds its way through there. But there's also another feed to it, and it's pretty evil. And see where that English ivy, old English ivy's climbed up and nearly strangled the tree. It was cut off in its prime. And that's the fishing place. Belongs to the Lord of the Manor. And this seat, I don't know why it's there. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's covered in moss, but you can sit on it. And this is to stop people taking vehicles down this track. And it seems to work. And that's for the dog walkers' dog poo. And next to it, the regulation countryside tyres. You can't go anywhere in the English countryside without rubber tyres being lying about. And there's that stream I told you about, the other feed to it. It's totally evil. It's minging, which is a nice word for not very pleasant. This all belongs to the Lord of the Manor, and you can see his pond in the distance. And there's a silly old fool sitting on the seat now. And he's just spotted a couple of ladies walking dogs, or walking a dog, and he's shouting to them, come here, lend us £1, lend us £1. Oh, go on then, show off. He told them he would edit this out. Why would he? I like labradoodles. Yeah, lovely animals. And now we're at the other side of the churchyard, as you can see. I'm going to turn round, give you a view back, and probably up towards the steeple. Whoop, up you go. That's it. Well done, son. And then, oh, there he is again. He's probably come back to fetch his camera because he forgot about it. No, he's walking past it. It must be well hidden. And that's at the bottom of the hill, looking back up at the kirk. And that's the direction I'm headed in, towards that kissing gate. They've removed a lot of stiles and 5-bar gates on the walks in the country and put kissing gates in. That old building fascinates me. And here's a view of it from the back. I'd love to get inside it. It's not big, but I haven't found a way to get near it yet. You can see the stream's running nice and clear. In fact, it's very clear. I like this bit. It's nice and wide, and it was cleaned out a few years back by the looks of it, and made nice and tidy and wide. Oh, there he is, going to do his tidy up bit. He's cleaned his spats, they're not covered in mud now. So he has been busy with the clean water. Right, off he goes again. And again. He'll get out there across the field and he'll think, oh, I forgot my camera again. Anyway, that's your lot. Ta-ra the new Jimmy. Goodbye.